Hey guys, John here. Welcome back to the series, How to Use Harmless. This is video 8, and today we're talking about the filter envelope. So let's load up a default patch as we always do, and let's bring up our frequency just a little bit here. Now this is the section we want to focus at, what we've been defaulting the whole time, and now this is hopefully going to make a little bit more sense. So this is a envelope that basically is tied directly to the filter. So with this amount knob here, when I hit a key, let's bring it down, when I hit a key, we can see here there's a little bit of motion. It cuts off right here. We can see that change. And that's because this amount knob is up. If we default it, we're just going to have a cutoff. So there's a little bit of motion here. Now with this attack knob here, the more we increase this, this is going to be the time it takes for the filter to open. And then the opposite is going to be the decay, so how long it takes for the filter to close. So if we have this at the bottom, and then as we increase this, this is kind of fading out the filter here. If we have it quite high, it's going to take quite a while. As you can see, it's slowly starting to fade out. But as if we bring it a little lower values here, we can tell it fades out pretty quick. We add some resonance, we have that type of sound. Now this amount knob is how much of that is all affected. If we have it at default again, there's no change here. Now there's two knobs down here. Now basically these two are going to be attached to the attack and the decay, and this is going to be the different slopes that we have. So up in the middle here is going to be a linear slope here, and same with the decay. If we turn the attack to the left, it's going to be a little bit more concave. So let's add this back to about 100% or so. That's fine here. So it starts off a little slow and then it kind of just jumps up. Whereas linear, it's just a straight 1-to-1 ratio, and then if we go the other way, we're going to see a different type of curve. Same with the decays as well here. So right here, it's fading out at a linear function, I guess. If we turn it the other way, you can see how it snaps back. And then the opposite. Slightly different time it takes for the decay to finish. So that's these two little knobs here. Now this Alt button here, so if we have our attack down, maybe a decay about standard here, so whatever our cutoff frequency is, when we hit it, when the Alt is on, it's going to rest at that spot. So it's cut off right here. So this is going to be where it finishes here. So if we have our amount off, and we hit a key, that's exactly where the cutoff is. So it goes all the way down and it rests wherever we set it. But if this amount is back up and we turn this Alt off, watch what happens. It's going to go much further down here. And then we'll turn Alt on, default, and that's actually where our cutoff is. So that's the difference. With Alt back on, it's going to rest right about here. So that's the difference between those two. And the velocity as well for all the velocity switches is how hard you hit your keys. And that's going to be tied directly to this amount as well. So hopefully that makes sense. And we'll see you in the next video where we talk about the unison.